Dan Stevens and Coach Philip Carr. Coach Salem Tigers again come up with some big hits, including a 3-run homer by Savannah Manthe. And Coach, you had to be pleased at some of the hits the Tigers got, but then I know there were a couple of plays, probably defensive plays, that we still need some work on the infield.
Oh, definitely. And I thought her hitting, is starting to come around a bit. Willow Springs, particularly out in left field, helped us quite a bit that night. They just, for some reason, no matter who they had out there, was struggling. But I thought our girls did a good job not chasing bad pitches. We were a little more disciplined at the plate. But, yeah, definitely. When we got, anytime you get where you're in a position to put a team away, you better put them away. And I was a little disappointed because I thought there was a couple plays there where we could have enacted the 10-run rule on them, and then we didn't come up and make the plays. And so that was a little disappointing, just for the fact that I felt like our defense was turning the corner a little bit, and then we kind of had an off night defensively that disturbs you. But that's the sport. It's weird. You're one day you can go 3 for 3 and the next day 0 for 3. So at the plate. So we need the consistency though, and that's what I'm hoping we can find. But it was nice to see the bat starting to heat up a little bit.
5 runs in 2 different innings, Coach, where you bat around. And, as you mentioned, the bats are coming around, and you're making solid contact, which is always good. But at the same time, as you mentioned, the patience, because there was a lot of walks in that game, girls getting hit by a pitch, taking advantage of wild pitches. And as you mentioned, they gave you a few extra plays to yourself by making some errors in the field for Willow as well. But one of the things that I really wanted to point out, though, is I thought the Salem Tigers were really concentrating, and really when those multi-run innings started going, they really started concentrating on trying to make contact, Coach. And we've seen it before, to where too many swings and misses. Yeah, and we had a couple girls get called out. That's okay as far as I was concerned, because we already had like 5 runs. Yeah, you always want to get more. I'm kind of greedy myself. But at least they looked like they were trying to make contact. And I think that's a good positive when I start seeing them choke up an extra inch or so just trying to slap the ball.
Yeah, it is, and it's something we've talked about. And, and you've got to figure it out. Even sometimes, you see it all the time in the game. You see people get hits from swinging bunts and just accidental. Sometimes you hit it so bad you get on. You see it a lot of times, and there's nothing the defense can do about it. So, the fact that if you make them, that's why coaches talk all the time about, getting on top of the ball, and somebody's got to field it, then they got to throw it accurately, and somebody's got to catch it, which just makes sense. If you're constantly striking out, you just can't move runners, and it's just like. But you're always teaching when you're coaching, and that's the part I enjoy. And it's like, we've had, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 girls got hit by a pitch here within the last week and a half with 3 balls. And I'm like, that's when you don't want to get hit by a pitch. Don't wear that one, because that's ball 4. Plus it's a dead ball, and our runners can't advance. You want to get out of the way of the ball 4, so it's still live if it ends up getting by the catcher, and you can move up bases. But it's just all part of the teaching process. And you're right. Sometimes kids, no matter what you teach them, they're still going to fail. That's just the way it is. And everybody's that way. It's a tough sport to play, but I'm with you on that. That it's nice to see that they're attempting to do something different. And have success. That's the main thing.
One of the things I think that was just a little bit troubling to me is, and I know this is kind of one of those things, because you had to move people around so much, is that you may have some people playing positions they haven't played too much before, but then you have some that have been playing those positions for a long time. And when we got up, and it looked like we're up we were up very comfortably. We looked like we didn't have the same intensity like in the fourth inning. There was a play at second base where the girl from Willow Springs ventured off. She was off the bag good 15 feet, and the throw came in a second. Ashton Bowers didn't seem to know she was off the bag. There was no communication on the field. Easy out right there. And another one in right field where we held onto the ball and allowed a runner to take third base. I know that's not something that you want to continue to see, especially the closer we get to districts, Coach.
No, you got to correct all the little things, and if you're going to expect to pull off any upsets or beat someone that's a quality ball club, and yeah, that's something definitely that's going to be addressed, and it's like you constantly preach you got to want to make plays. If you're but if you're confused in the outfield, you need to just get it, immediately get it to second base. Somebody's always at second base. So I tell them, whatever you do, don't hold on to the ball. Give it to, but I'll be darned if sometimes I've seen them airmail it to the pitcher, standing in the middle of the circle, who shouldn't be standing in the middle of the circle.
Right.
And then actually, when I first started coaching softball, I don't know how many times I saw a pitcher get overthrown when an outfielder decided to throw it from short left or short right or short center and just throw it back to the pitcher. And I'm like, that was my first year coaching softball, and I'm thinking, like, surely this isn't common because I've got to fix this. I can't take it. So, but, holding on to it's just as bad, and that's something that we'll be addressing in the few practices that we have left.
But it is good to see, especially in the last two games, and you brought it out. You got some help from Willow Springs, but the Tigers then helped themselves by taking advantage of those mistakes. We've seen it, and we've talked about it so many times, Coach. You make a mistake. If you give a team an extra out in an inning, or maybe an extra 2 outs in an inning, and it usually means you're going to score 4 or 5, maybe even as many as 10 runs in those innings, because the girls then, any ball player does, they kind of get back on their heels. Then they're kind of afraid of the ball to come to them because they're going to make a mistake. And that really showed up in the Willow Springs Bears game because they were making some mistakes in the outfield, making mistakes on the infield. Their second baseman struggled with it. Seemed like, don't hit the ball to me instead of hit the ball to me. And, Coach, when you get them in that situation, you can really mount up the runs in a big hurry.
You can, and you're in trouble if your team's thinking that way, no matter who you are, and that's what I told our girls. We need to make solid contact. If you make solid contact, good things will happen. And right now it doesn't matter where we play. The fields are hard as a rock because we haven't had hardly any rain in September, and you can see how fast. Everybody's fields that we're going to, whether it's or ours here at home, fields are fast. You smoke something, and it's going to roll to the wall if you hit it in the gap.
Right.
I mean, but just by having, solid contact on your mind, good things are going to happen. And when you hit hard ground balls and the field's hard, there's not a lot of people that enjoy fielding under those conditions. So, I think we were fortunate as a team. Not only did we out-hit them hit-wise, but I think, when you're talking about just solid contact throughout the game, we had the upper hand there as well.
I have to agree with you. So the Owensville Dutch girls come to town today, and Coach, another 3-game week before you head into the weekend, and this is one of those kind of games, again, I kind of called this will make or break your week. You've got 2 wins already this week. You'd like to get that third one. If you play solid, you can get this win. But Owensville's a very good team, and they're going to be a little bit more disciplined, I think, than Willow Springs.
Oh, definitely. We've got our work cut out for us tonight. You can remember last season. I know that you called both games, and it was a war at third place. We lost 7-6 on a walk-off home run, and then in districts we came back to beat them and scored some runs late.
Right.
So we eliminated them last year. We beat them 2 of the last 3 times we played them. They have a really good pitcher. She's still back, she's been starting since her freshman year, and it's softball's her thing, and that she loves, and she plays all summer long, and probably is going to have the best velocity we've seen this year, if not at least tied for the best that we've seen this year. She's going to bring it. She's very intense. At the same time, our girls have got to be able to, put a bat on it, foul it off when she makes good pitches. And the girl's good, but I've also noticed that, she gets frustrated. What I'm hoping for is an umpire that doesn't give her too much, because if they do, we're in big trouble, because the girl's very accurate and she's going to find it. But not only that, she's a great hitter. And last night they played St. James, and of course, St. James has beat us twice and beat us handily the last time, 17-3. Last night Owensville beat St. James at St. James 21-2, and their pitcher had 2 doubles and 2 home runs. So we better bring our best game in today, and they hit all the way up and down the lineup last night. So we're going to have to try to throw a lot of off speed, and hopefully we can hit spots and get them out of rhythm. And obviously you can't give up. We can't give up a ton of runs, because they have too good a pitching to do that.
All right, Coach. Well, the best of luck today against the Lady Dutch Girls of Owensville at the Salem City Park Field. Good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger Softball, it's next.
Thank you for joining us for Tiger Talk with Stan Stevens and girls softball head coach Philip Carr. Now stay tuned for Lady Tiger Softball coming up next.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, they have a Power Torque 9-piece 3/8-inch drive-deep socket set priced at $19.99. True Fuel Pre-Mix 2-cycle fuel, get 2 for $12.98. And WD-40 penetrating lubricant, it's $4.49. K&H Auto Supply, 700 South Main Street in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Live on Twitch, streaming on YouTube, posting on Facebook. It's KSMO. This broadcast of Salem Tiger Softball is being brought to you by our proud sponsors that include the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, American Family Insurance, Calvin Malone Agent, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Town and Country Insurance, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Southtown Furniture, and State Farm Insurance, Cameron Irway Agent. Thanks to these sponsors, it's now time for Salem Tiger Sports, right here on KSMO.
Baseball or basketball or even football, these two teams have a heck of a history of going back for many, many, many years. and should be an interesting game today. For the Salem Lady Tigers, starting out will be Micah Bobbitt on the hill. Denise Stoner will be doing the catching. At first base, it'll be Brooke McEwen. Over at second, Andrea Bray. At shortstop, Ashton Bowers. At third base, Savannah Manthe. Out in the outfield, Kennedy Chapman in left. Out in center, Bella Jadwin in right field. It'll be Kristen Howell. For the Lady Dutch girls, it'll be Leah Reed leading off, and she will be in left field. Anna Finley will be at shortstop, batting second. Addison Wright will be the designated player. She'll be batting in the third slot. Paige Lloyd will be in the cleanup spot. She'll play center field today. Bailey Dare will be in right field, batting fifth. Allie Daniels will be at second base, batting in the sixth slot. Emma Daniels will be at third base. She'll be batting seventh. Hannah Nelson will do the catching, batting in the eighth slot to a number 18. And Kate Blankenship will be at first base. She will be batting number 9. And Lainey Hydebrader will be doing the pitching, and she will be the flex player today for the Dutch girls of Owensville. Salem with a record of 6-9. I think you might have seen 7-9 in Euro today. That was a typo. It's 6-9. While Owensville comes in with a 9-7 record. And this is the last day of September. And I know it's hard to believe, but the regular season for softball actually will end next week. And I know the Lady Tigers will be on the road for 3 games next week. They have a makeup game with St. James on the 5th that is not on your schedule. And of course, they'll be at Union as well next week. And they have the Lynn tournament tomorrow and on Saturday. And they will play Lynn tomorrow. And I know they'll play Westminster on Saturday. And they'll play another game on Saturday as well. But I'm not sure who they'll be playing in that game. That may be a pool play type of deal. So now we do know that the Lady Tigers will be at Aurora for district play this year. And as of right now, we plan on being there to bring those games to you right here on KSMO Media. So we hope you will enjoy. We wish our Lady Tigers the very best today against the Dutch girls of Owensville. And, of course, for the whole weekend in the Lynn tournament. So as they get ready to do the national anthem here, the winds have picked back up again, blowing from the left field line to the right field line. We don't normally see that kind of wind here in Salem, so that's kind of unusual. But we don't usually have a lot of power left-handed batters. Don't really know what the Owensville lineup is going to feature today, but if anybody is a pull hitter to the right side, they may get a little extra help from that wind. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back with play-by-play after the national anthem here on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products. History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Denton County history.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Well, after the national anthem, the Salem Tigers on the field in their Carolina blue jerseys today with the navy blue numbers and letters. They have their white pants on today with the Carolina blue socks for those who have the knicker-style pants. And for those with the long pants, well, you can't really tell if they have on the Carolina blue socks. So there you go. So for the Lady Dutch girls, it'll be their orange jerseys with the white lettering as well as the white numbers with the black piping.
They also have the black pants on with the orange piping down the sides with the black belt and then the orange socks to boot. So the Dutch girls will send up Leah Reed to lead things off, followed by Anna Finley and Addison Wright here to start the game. And again, an overcast day, no rain right now here in Denton County, though we have had what looks like on the radar chances of getting some shower activity, but we just really haven't had any kind of measurable precipitation today, hardly at all, if any. It's been extraordinarily light when we have seen the rain and has not settled down the dust here, I should say, at the field. So we'll see what happens. So Bobbitt ready to go. Tiger infield playing straight away for the leadoff hitter Leah Reed. And the outfield somewhat deep for Reed, their left fielder. Has her left foot back behind her as she waits for the first pitch from Micah Bobbitt. Here it comes. And a swing and a foul tip, and then off the foot of the umpire. Denise Stoner chases it down. Gets a little help from Anna Finley over there. She flips her the ball. A foul tip off the end of the bat. Reed, right-handed batter. Right at the front part of the plate. This pitch comes in, she pops it up into short center field. Coming on is Jadwin, going out is Bowers, and they pull up and let the ball fall between them, and that'll be a base hit. That's that Bermuda Triangle type of pop fly that falls in between everybody. Jadwin was coming in, Bowers is going out. Bowers pulled up, hearing Bella come on, and the ball fell in between. And Finley will stand in. So a leadoff single on a very soft hit ball, right in the perfect place, though, at the very edge of the outfield grass. That pitch is low and away, ball one. First inning action here at the Salem City Park. That pitch is high, 2-0. Reed at first base, the leadoff single. Finley waits. The pitch. There's a line drive right at Jadwin. It's going to go overhead, though, as she was kind of stunned on that ball. She throws it back in to Bowers. That'll be a double by Finley. The ball is hit right on the nose, right at Bella. That's the hardest ball to judge, and went right over Bella's head to the fence, and she got it back in, but it makes it second and third, and nobody out for Addison Wright. Ball was hit very hard by Finley, but right at Jadwin, and unfortunately for the Tigers, she misplayed it, came in that one step, and she was burned. And the Tiger coach, Philip Carr, walks Addison Wright to load the bases for Paige Lloyd. So early on in the game, Tigers trying to avoid a big inning here, but the first three are on as Bobbitt gets ready to bring it in. That's low and kind of rolls up there. Mahurin at first base, trying to see if Denise Stoner may want to throw down there after a pitch, and that one's high, ball two. As Wright continues to be somewhat aggressive leading off the bag. Manthe even with the bag at third. The pitch, there's a fly ball into right field. Coming on is Howell. She lets it fall. There's a force play at second, and the Tigers don't get the play done. Ball is thrown into the dugout area. Another run is going to score, and that makes it 2-0 as Tigers are just all over the place. And now the ball gets away again. 2-0. Dutch girls on the base hit by Lloyd, and then the error by the second baseman, Andrea Bray. Don't really know where Andrea throwing the ball. So Wright now is at second base. Lloyd is at first. The error allowed the run to score as the ball went to the screen in front of the Tiger dugout. Salem had the force play at second base, but they cut the ball off. Still nobody out, 2 runs in, and the pitch that's low in the dirt. Nice stop there by Stoner. We were talking yesterday about communication on the field, just not enough when you see the play in front of you, or not from the bench either. A swing and a miss. 2-2. Tigers still straight away for Bailey Dare. Right fielder gets back in, right-handed batter. Batting fifth in the lineup here for Owensville. 2-0 Dutch girls as the pitch comes home. That's high with a fastball, 3-2, or 3-1, excuse me. Bobbitt brings it. A little bit low outside. Another walk. And Allie Daniels will stand in. Daniels wearing number 8, right-handed batter. Again, bases loaded, nobody out. Bobbitt looks in, twists, turn, and here comes the pitch, way high. At third base, it is Wright. Lloyd at second. Dare at first. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss on a pitch up in the eyes of Allie Daniels. 1-1. First inning action from the Salem City Park. Glad to have you with us on KSMO Media. Pitch to Daniels. That's right down the middle with a fastball. 1-2. Emma Daniels on deck. Bobbitt the sign from Stoner. Brings it a little bit low and outside. 2-2. Tigers on the infield cheating in just a little bit. As the pitch comes in. Here's a line drive into right center field. That's going to possibly clear the bases all the way to the fence. 2 runs have scored. They're bringing in the third, and the throw goes into second base, and it's a 3-run double by Daniels. And it's 5-0. That ball was absolutely tattooed, and it went to the fence. By the time the Tigers could get it back in, Howell got it back in. No play at second, and the third run was all but 5 to 8 feet away from home plate. So 3 RBIs for Daniels after the RBI single by Paige Lloyd earlier in the game. And then 1 run did come in on an error. So Emma Daniels stands in, runner second base, still nobody out, and 5 runs home. That pitch is up and away, ball 1. Just missed that corner. That ball was absolutely crushed into right center. That ball is right down the middle. That pitch is a little bit high. 2-0. Daniels gets back in. Right-handed batter, right even with the plate. In the middle of the batter's box. Takes a strike that time. 5-0 Owensville. First inning action, still nobody out. Bobbitt brings it. That's high. 3-1. Coach Hannah Koppelman at third base, rooting on the Dutch girls. The pitch. There's a high fly ball into left field. Here comes Chapman. Makes the catch and gets it back in for the first out. And Hannah Nelson will stand in. Now the runner going to third on another misplay by the Salem Tigers. As throwing it back in, the ball escapes and gets away. Tigers very sloppy here in this opening inning. Missed the force play at second, then threw the ball to the dugout for no reason, and now that ball gets away from Bobbitt, and the runner moves to third. So 2 errors in the inning, and maybe what you might call a misplay on that opportunity to get the force out. But when you have a good team like Owensville, you've got to take those opportunities and you got to make them happen. That's not what the Salem Lady Tigers have done so far in this first inning. Don't forget, tomorrow night we have Tiger football for you. They'll be at home to take on the Willow Springs Bears, and it will be homecoming. And we'll have all that right here on KSMO Media. We hope you'll join us for that. All starts with Tiger Talk and Coach Bryson Barnes. And that'll be around 6:40, 6:45 right here on KSMO Radio and KSMO Media. Tomorrow, I should say on Saturday, not tomorrow, but on Saturday, Missouri Tigers take on Tennessee, 11 o'clock. We'll have that game here on KSMO. And then Saturday afternoon, it will be Cardinal baseball against the Cubbies, last weekend of the regular season. The pitch comes home, and a fly ball in the short right, left field, coming on, and unable to make the catch is Chapman in left field. Another run comes in, and a throw to second base, and the Tigers can't make the play. As sliding in is Nelson. Allie Daniels scores to make it 6-0. And then the Tigers can't handle a throw in from the outfield. And the runner reaches second base. So Blankenship stands in and takes a strike. Long way for Chapman to come in and get it. Went off the very edge of her glove. And scoring easily was Allie Daniels. And there's a high fly ball in the right center. Who's going to get that one? Jab went over, makes the catch. Runner tags. She tries to throw to third base, does, but almost got past Manthe. She came off the bag to get that throw. So Jadwin got a good jump on that one, tracked that one down in the right center field gap. And we're back to the top of the order and Leah Reed. 6-0. We're in the first inning here, 2 down. 5 hits, 3 of them doubles here in this first inning for the Dutch girls. The pitch, way high. Good reach by Stoner. She had to climb the ladder to get that one. Gets back down, gives the sign to Micah Bobbitt. Micah brings it in. That one's a little bit low. 2-0. Reed steps in. She singled a little pop fly and fell in center field her first time. Now one's high ball 3. Six runs in, 2 down, runner third base. That's Nelson. As the pitch comes home, just missed outside. And Reed will take a walk. Ball had a little spin on it as it went to the outside. So Anna Finley, who doubled her first time over the head of Bella Jadwin on a ball that was absolutely crushed. Tiger center fielder took a step in, and that was her undoing. Ball in the dirt, and Reed takes second base. Six runs in, 5 hits in the inning, 2 walks, now 3 walks. And the pitch, low and away. 2-0. Wright is on deck. Yeah, the lineup does not get easier for the next player down. So Bobbitt has to come to him, and here it is, way high, and gets away from the catcher, but no advancement. As Stoner got a glove on it, came up in the air. She reached for it and actually knocked it away from herself as she tried to grab it with her bare hand. But Nelson did not try to score. But it's 3-0 on Finley. Pitch from Bobbitt. That's a strike. Two down, 3-1 count on Anna Finley. Here comes the pitch. There's a smash right down the line fair. That'll be another hit, and 2 more runs are going to score. That should end up being another double. Finley right over the third base bag, doubles in 2 more. And it's 8-0. So Wright will stand in. She walked her first time up. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. She had a good swing at that one, just missed it. She knew it too. She looks back. She had sights on sending that one a long way. Next one comes in. There's a fly ball in the deep left center field. Going back, and it is off the fence. A run is in, and that's a long single for Addison Wright. Ball out over the plate. She drilled it out in the left center field on a line. And it's 9-0, and Paige Lloyd will stand in. Lloyd, single, drove in a run. Another run scored on an error. And first pitch by Micah misses. Lloyd's single was to right field, fell in front of Howell. That pitch is high, 2-0. Salem had that chance at a force out at second, but the ball was cut off, which kept them from getting it out. There are 2 down. The pitch, that's a strike. 2-1. Right at first base. 9-0 Dutch Girls. We're in the first inning. The pitch. There's a line drive base hit into right field. Getting over there is Howell. Throw goes into second base. It'll be first and third with 2 down. Some nice hits here by the Dutch Girls. They're just going with the pitch, taking it in the right center, pulling it a little bit, going the other way. Give them a lot of credit. They are really patient at the plate and then waiting for their pitch. And Bailey Dare, who walked her first time, stands in. 8 hits in this first inning, 9 runs, 2 on, 2 out, and that pitch is high. Ball 1 as Dare waits. Paige Lloyd at first. Addison Wright at third. The 1-0 comes home. That's outside, 2-0. Coach Koppelman marking out her signal. We're having the tugs and the pulls he used to have. They're all gone. 2-0. That pitch is high, and the runner trying to steal a run. The runner goes back, and now they throw the ball. They're going to throw it away, and another run's going to score. Ball goes off the glove of McGurran, and another run comes in. And it's another run, 10-0, on another error by the Lady Tigers. 3 errors in this inning. As Lloyd was just daring the Tigers to try and throw the ball, they did. And then when they did, they were not able to complete the throw. She's going to get in a rundown to try and allow Wright to score. Didn't have to as the ball got away. That pitch is ball 4. It's another walk. 10-0 Dutch Girls here, first inning. And still 2 out. Here's Allie Daniels, who doubled her last time up in the right center field gap. She had 3 RBIs on that double. Pitch. There's a line drive right to Bray. And that ends the inning right at the end of the bat. But not until the Dutch Girls score a total of 10 runs. 8 hits, 3 errors, 1 girl left. We've played a half an inning. The Owensville Dutch Girls 10, Salem Tigers coming to bat. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
First inning. Owensville with 10 in the first. You heard right, 10 in the first inning. And they hit a lot of balls very, very hard. This is a very good Lady Dutch Girl team. Though they're 9-7, They hit the ball very hard, and now we'll have to see what the Tigers can do offensively. Salem coming off a 15-5 win over the Willow Springs Lady Bears on Tuesday. So we could be in for a wild one here today, or maybe not. Let's find out. As Stoner stands in, Denise bats on the right side, fairly deep in the box, facing Laney. Heidebrink. And there's a strike on a straight change. Laney Heidbreeder on the hill for Owensville. Brings it. There's a little pop fly. It's going to be foul. Ball hit fair, went foul. Nobody touched it. Heidbreeder, a right-hander. Coach Carr really likes the way she pitches. She very diverse in the way she changes speeds, locations, etc. She's quickly 0-2 on Stoner, and the pitch comes home. And it's a little bit inside and low. 1-2. Bottom of the first inning. Dutch girls really hit the ball hard in that first inning. 8 hits, 10 runs. The pitch, high. 2-2. Now you just got to start chipping away. It all starts with a girl at bat. And a 2-2 pitch to Stoner. Here it comes. They called a strike three. Ball gets away and fired on the first base in time by Hannah Nelson. Called her out on a pitch on the inside corner, which looked a little bit low, but she was called out on strikes. Put out is 2-3. First strikeout, and Bella Jadwin will stand in. Heidbreeder. This was an off-speed pitch, a little bit high to Jadwin. Coach Reardon down at first base. Coach Carr down at third as the pitch comes home. Pop foul off to the left side out of play. Jadwin gets back in. 1-1 the count, one down. Bottom of the first inning. Lady Tigers behind 10-0. The pitch. There's a ground ball towards the hole. Turn around, the throw gets away from the second baseman, and Jadwin will reach as Allie Daniels couldn't field the throw from Kate Blankenship. They did it all right, except the throw eluded Daniels. And that will be an error. Allow Manthe to bat. Manthe had a 3-run home run, had 6 RBIs in the game against Willow on Tuesday. The pitch comes home. That's in for a strike. Jadwin on first base. Laney Heidbreeder brings it just outside. Paul had some spin to it. It curved on the outside edge and away from Manthe, but did not get the call. Was Laney Heidbreeder. Looks in the sign. She's ready. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a straight change. Good pitch. And Manthe out in front. 1-2. Jadwin at first base. One down. The pitch to Manthe. Here it is. High pop foul off to the left side out of play. Off the concrete area by the concession stand. Bowers is up next. Heidbreeder waits. The sign from Nelson. Here it is. It's low, and Jadwin steals the bag and is standing at second base. 2-2 the count, one down. We're in the bottom of the first inning.
Salem trying to get a little rally going here to cut into this Owensville lead. Highbrader brings it, and there's a smash right at third. What a play. And the throw is perfect by Emma Daniels. That ball was wicked. Right at her. She got it in the glove. It bounced up in the air. She snared it and then threw out Manty. That ball was hit. Ashton Bowers will stand in. So Savannah's batting eye, is nothing wrong with it. That ball was absolutely crushed, but one hopper right at Daniels, and she stuck it, the glove down, made the play. Pitch to Bowers, low and in, gets away. Jadwin going to try to go third. The throw is not in time on the wild pitch. I think the thing most impressive is Daniels never turned her head or anything. She laid the ball right to the glove. Pitch comes low and in, gets away, but not far enough for Jadwin to advance. As Highbrader came down, and just in case Bella had thoughts of trying to score. Laney Highbrader, the sign from Nelson, rings it home. Outside. Bella Jadwin at third base. 2 down. Bowers trying to put Salem on the board here. Takes it outside. Ball 4. And so Andrea Bray will stand in.
Lady Tigers senior second baseman, number 7, Andrea Bray.
So Bray will stand in. Andrea had 3 hits in the game against Willow Springs. 3 for 4 in that game. She waits, bat over her shoulder, and takes it high. Bray looks down at the secret coding system that Coach Carr has in place. Pitch comes home. That's low, and running down to second easily is Bowers on that stolen base. So Bray with a base hit could bring home 2. Owensville with 10 in that first inning. They batted around plus. Pitch to Bray. Here it comes. There's a smash right at the shortstop, past the shortstop. A run is in, and that makes it 10-1. Bray hit that ball hard right at the shortstop, actually just off to her left, and Anna Finley got the glove down there but didn't get the rest of the body down. It went off the edge of her glove in the center field. And in came Bella Jadwin to score. Bowers ended up at third base. It's 10-1. Bowers now at third waiting as Kristen Howell at the plate, chokes up just a little bit and takes it low off the plate, gets away, and the run's going to score. That ball hit the plate, went over the shoulder of Hannah Nelson back to the screen softly, so it wasn't going to bounce back, and Bowers came rushing home to make it 10-2. Bray down at second base for Howell, who with a base hit could make it 10-3. Pitch coming to Howell. Inside low. 2-0 earlier today. The Cardinals beat Milwaukee 4-3 to start another winning streak possibly, as they lost last night 4-0. Dylan Carlson with 2 home runs today and 3 RBI. Howell waits. The pitch from Laney Highbrader, and that ball is tipped at the plate. Highbrader, right-hander. Likes to change speeds, that's for sure. Looks in. And the 2-1. Pop fly on the infield. And making the catch is Allie Daniels, the second baseman for the Dutch girls. So the Salem Lady Tigers do score 2 runs. They do so on a total of no hits. There were 2 errors, and there's a walk and 1 girl left. We have now played 1 inning, 10-2. Owensville on top. We'll come back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Color the flowers. The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
To the second inning we go. 10-2, Owensville on top. It will be Emma Daniels, Hannah Nelson, and Kate Blankenship. The bottom 3 in the Dutch girl order. Tigers got a couple of runs that were unearned back in that first inning. Now it'll be up to the Tigers to see if they can hold Owensville right here. So Daniels will stand in. Daniels flew out to left her first time. She'll stand in from the right side facing Micah Bobbitt. Bobbitt looks in, brings it. That's a little bit low as Daniels checked her swing. Right-handed batter gets back to the front part of the batter's box and waits as the pitch comes home. High and outside, 2-0. Lady Tigers need to hold the Dutch girls here. Pitch from Bobbitt. Ground ball to third. Manthey has it and throws her out as Daniels slipped down trying to get out of the batter's box. Kind of almost took a header. She's out 5-3. Hannah Nelson will stand in. Last time I remember a play like that was when Ryan Howard on that ground ball to end the 5th game of the divisional series tore his Achilles trying to get out of the batter's box and absolutely didn't go anywhere. So here comes Nelson and takes one a fastball high. And then softball gets out there on the field, and Kennedy Chapman fires it back toward the batting net that they have now. Nelson waits, one down here. The pitch, that's a strike on the outside corner. Nelson doubled her first time up off the glove of Chapman out in left center field. Bobbitt ready, and that pitch curves outside. 2-1. Straight away in the infield, straight away in the outfield. Nothing fancy here for the Lady Tigers. As Micah Bobbitt brings it in. That's low and inside, 3-1. Total of 4 walks given in that first inning by Bobbitt. And this one's a ground ball to Bray. She has it at second base and throws her out. 4-3 on that put out. Kate Blankenship will stand in. Blankenship flew out to center her first time. Kate playing first base. Tigers in their second inning will have Howard Mahurin and Chapman. 2 down here for Blankenship, but took a strike. Right-handed batter. Right in the middle of that batter's box. Wiggles that bat over her right shoulder as the pitch comes in. There's a tap at the plate. Actually hit the batter while she was in the box. It is a foul. 0-2. Nice crowd on hand. And we hope you're enjoying it wherever you might be, streaming along with us here on KSMO Media. Blankenship waits the pitch. That's in the dirt. Overcast afternoon here. The winds have died down after kind of coming out of the northeast for a while. Now they kind of pick back up, blowing directly in from the southeast. The pitch, and there's a line drive in the right field. There's Howell. She makes the catch. Ball hit right at Kristen Howell. She flagged it down, and that set down the Owensville Dutch girls in order 1, 2, 3 in that second inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning with the score. Owensville 10, Salem Tigers 2. Come back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Kayla Howard will lead things off with the Lady Tigers as they continue to try and chip away here. Trailed 10-0 after the top of the first, got 2 in the bottom of the first inning. Long way to go in this one as the Tigers played some defense that second inning, shut down Owensville, down 1, 2, 3. Howard stands in. Howard in that game with Willow Springs doubled and check swing and ball's foul. Ball spinning like crazy. Seen balls like that hit foul and then English themselves fair. As I mentioned, Howard's double, and she was pinch run for her, and that runner could have been the eventual winning run, but ended up getting tagged out on a ball hit to third. Tigers, though, did win in that inning eventually. 1-1 to count to Howard. Kayla right-hand batter deep in the box. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Ball gets through the catcher, Nelson, back to the screen. Straight away on the infield. Outfield not very deep for Kayla Howard. As the pitch comes home. Inside. 2-2. Brooke Mahurin on deck. Howard waits. 2-2 pitch from Laney Heidbrader. That's strike 3 call. That's a nice pitch off speed and got Howard looking. Strikeout number 2 for Laney. So Brooke Mahurin will stand in playing first base today. Mahurin batting from the right side. Pitch comes home, swing and a miss. Got way out in front on the off-speed pitch. On this overcast afternoon in Dent County. Mahurin waits. Heidbrader brings it in, it's high. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Mahurin waits. The sign, the pitch comes home. Low and inside, back to the screen again. Laney Hyde-Brader, right-hander. Comes back up right from the middle of the pitching rubber. The sign from Nelson and a pitch coming home. Way outside, again back to the screen. That's 3 out of the last 4 that have gone back to the screen. 3-1. Mahurin looking to get on base. As the pitch comes home. Inside low, ball 4. That's the way to be patient. And Kennedy Chapman will stand in. So Chapman playing left. Made a good catch on one ball, just could not get to another. She waits on the right side. Pitch coming from Hyde-Brader. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Laney Hyde-Brader gets that ball back from her catcher. Looks in, waits for that sign as Chapman gets back in the batter's box. She's ready, and here it comes. A little bit low and outside. 1-1. Mahurin at first base. 1 down. Stoner on deck. And the top of the order. Chapman waits. She tries to bunt, and the ball ends up in the batter's box on the left-handed side and then trickles out, but it's foul. Kennedy trying to bunt that ball up in her eyes. She's now down to count 1-2. Signed by Nelson, the pitch. That's strike 3 call. And Denise Stoner will stand in. Stoner was called out on strikes. And as the ball got away from Nelson, almost beat it out to first base. So 2 down with Mahurin at first base. Tigers down 10-2. Pitch coming home. It's high. Denise with very good speed. They're playing her at pretty much level with the third base bag and the first base bag. As the pitch comes home, outside and high. This will be our final regular season lady softball game for the fall. Pitch is just missed outside, except for district play. Been fun. Lady Tigers with 3 games this week, all at home. As Stoner takes a strike. Won the first 2. They trail here 10-2, but we're early in this one. Second inning. Runner at first base, 2 down. Stoner at the plate. Jadwin is up next. As the pitch comes home, here it is. There's a grounder toward third. Eaten up there by Daniels. The throw across is in time to get Stoner. 5-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors, a walk, 1 left. We've now played 2 full innings here at the Salem City Park softball field. It is the Salem Tigers trailing the Owensville Dutch Girls 10-2. We'll come back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Southtown quality. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Michael Babbitt back to the hill. Got back Babbitt to the hill. Anyway, so Micah is back on the hill, and her name is Bobbitt. And she's getting ready to face the top of the order for the Owensville Dutch girls. And they did a lot of damage back in that first inning. A leadoff single by Reed, a little pop fly that fell in between Bowers and Jadwin coming in and going out. So they both kind of checked up. Ball fell in between. And that started a 10-run rally for the Dutch girls. Let's see if Salem can shut her down. Right off the bat. Straight away for Salem on the infield and the outfield. As Bobbitt brings it home. Swing and a miss. Tried to check her swing but went around. Ball down and in. We have Tiger football tomorrow night. It's homecoming. We hope you get there in time for the homecoming festivities. Pitch high and outside. That'll be held before the game. So you definitely want to be there for that at the Salem High School football field. We'll be there bringing you the game between Salem and Willow Springs. The pitch. Grounder right back to Bobbitt. Knocks it down, can't find it, and that's going to be a hit. Micah had it, dropped it, couldn't find it, and Reed gets on base. Anna Finley will stand in. She's doubled twice in this game, scored twice, and drove in two. Pitch comes home. That's in the dirt. Ball one to Anna Finley. Finley's first double was a line drive right at Bella Jadwin. She took a step or so in, then got caught as that ball's hit right at her and over her head. And that started a merry-go-round back in that first inning. 2-0 to count to Anna Finley. Next one, that's high ball 3. Finley's next double was down the line. 3-0 the count to Anna Finley. Addison Wright's on deck. The pitch comes home. That's a strike. A sign from Stoner. Pitch from Bobbitt. That's a little bit high, and that'll be a walk. Walk number 5 for Owensville, and standing in is Addison Wright, who was intentionally walked back in the first inning. She singled off the left center field fence in the later in that inning. Wright waits. She has scored twice in this game. Takes it outside low. Coach Hannah Koppelman continuing to instruct. As Wright waits the pitch. There's a long foul way out of here. Off-speed pitch on the inside edge, and she drilled a foul. One and one to count. Pitch from Bobbitt coming in. That pitch is a strike on the inside corner. Took a little something off. Right, looking for hard stuff. Got the soft stuff. Gets back in. Waiting. The 1-2 and a foul at the plate. She's definitely looking for something to elevate. Trying to get that ball up in the air. At first base, it's Finley. At second base, it's Reed. Nobody out in the pitch. Ooh, just missed high. That actually could have gone either way. It was a pretty good pitch by Bobbitt. She did not get the call. 2-2 to count. Here it comes to Wright. A long foul again. up against the old Armory building, but getting way too close to my vehicle. I can tell you that. She will be fined if she hits my vehicle. No, we're kidding. 2-2 the count. Pitch from Bobbitt. Here it is. Inside. Just missed. She thought she got hit. The umpire says no. I didn't see it. At second base, Reed. At first base, Finley. A 3-2 count to Wright. Here it comes. And there's a line drive to deep center field. That ball might go. It's gone. Wright hit a line drive over the center field fence. And it's 13-2. She got that ball out over the plate. And she drilled it. And clears the bases, and Paige Lloyd will stand in. That ball was absolutely crushed. Didn't make it over the fence by much, but Bella Jadwin had no time to go back and even try and jump for that ball. That's how hard it was hit. Last time up, she drilled one like that over to left center. It was a little bit lower, hit the fence. This one just got over top. Lloyd, who's 2 for 2 today, grounds one towards short. Comes up on Bowers, throw to first is in time. 6-3. And Bailey Dare will stand in. Dare has walked twice. We're in the third inning, 13-2. Dutch girls on top. As Dare gets into the batter's box. Micah Bobbitt looking, ready, brings it. There's a smash up the middle. Taken there by Bowers, throw across in time. 6-3 on that put out. Allie Daniels will stand in. Ball hit kind of near the end of the bat, but hit hard. And Ashton with a nice step and a half to her left, fielded it, came up cleanly and threw her out. Daniels will stand in. She's lined out, and she's doubled. That pitch is a slow off-speed pitch outside, ball one. Ball's gotten away from a lot of Lady Tigers today on throws back to them. More than I've seen all year. Daniels waits. That ball a little bit low and outside. 13-2 Owensville. 3-run homer by Addison Wright here in the third. The pitch. There's a tap right in front of the plate. Bobby gets it, throws to first in time to retire the side. So after a base hit, a walk, and then a 3-run homer, Owensville goes down 1-2-3. 3 runs, 2 hits. No errors, a walk, nobody left. We have now played 2.5. We go to the bottom of the third inning with the Dutch girls on top, 13-2. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
We go to the bottom of the third inning. Bella Jadwin will lead things off for the Salem Lady Tigers. She'll be followed up by Savannah Manthe and Ashton Bowers. That ball hit by Wright. That ball was crushed. That girl has a very, very nice swing. Yeah, left-hander. Something about the way the left-handers swing when they've got that arching motion, when they drop the shoulder and the bat comes down. It's just really nice to watch. Anyway, she's a very, very talented young lady. And she's got very strong wrists. So she put that one out off the first one in the first inning off the fence. The second one right over the top of the fence for that 3-run homer. Pitch coming home to Jadwin's outside, 2-0. Lainey Hydebrader. Signed by Nelson. Hydebrader looks in. She's ready. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Jadwin was fooled on that one. That was a very weak and meek type of swing. Like, I'm in trouble. I'm fooled. The pitch. Here's a little pop fly on the infield. Who wants it? And they're fighting over it, and Hydebrader brings it down for the out.
Coming to the plate for the Lady Tigers, third baseman, number 24, Savannah.
So Manthe will stand in. Savannah drilled one right at the third baseman, Emma Daniels, who stood there, knocked it down, picked it up, threw her out. That ball was absolutely scorched. Pitch comes in. Straight change just missing. Boy, that pitch looked good, but umpire says it was just outside. Bowers on deck. 13-2, Owensville. Pitch to Manthe. That's a little bit high. Outfield shallow and left and right. About medium depth in center. And Manthe's got some pop. Pitch comes home in the dirt, ball 3. Three, Tigers need base runners. Got to climb back in this one. Trailing at 13-2. As the pitch comes in, Manthe takes a strike on the inside edge. Hydebrader ready. Nelson the sign. She's there. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Manthe back in. Hydebrader ready. The 3-2 pitch comes home. And there's a high fly ball in the center field. Going back and reaching up and making the catch is Paige Lloyd. Got that one off the end of the bat.
Shortstop, number 23,
And Ashton Bowers will stand in. Bowers homered a couple of games back. Against Dixon. One that hit the top of the fence and bounded over. 13-2 our score, and Bowers takes that high, ball 1. In the 4th inning for the Dutch girls, it'll be the bottom 3 in the order: Emma Daniels, Nelson, and Blankenship. Bowers walked her first time. That one behind her on the ground. She walks till the base, came home on a wild pitch. Salem still without a hit. They don't have a hit in the game. A couple of errors back in that first inning by the Dutch girls helped out Salem. 3-0 to count to Bowers. Mentioned Ashton hits about 500 at home, now a little bit better. Hydebrader brings it home way high, ball 4, second walk to Ashton Bowers. And Andrea Bray, who reached on an error by the shortstop Anna Finley back in the first inning. Bray hit the ball hard. Finley almost in her tracks, just reached down and got a glove on it. Looked like she didn't want anything to do with that ball, but definitely fieldable. Ball low and outside. But she didn't get it. 13-2, Salem needs some base runners, need to chip away. Pitch comes home, up and in, ball 2. 2-0 to count. Bray waits from the right side. Here comes. It's low. Nice stop there by Nelson. And it's 3-0. Owensville spreads their girls out. They play down the lines in right and left, leaving the gaps wide open. And that pitch behind Bray. And that's the second walk in the inning. Ball was low and on the ground and behind Bray. And Coach Hannah Koppelman is going to come out and talk to her hurler. So Kristen Howell will stand in with 2 on and 2 down here in the third inning. So Owensville with 10 runs in the first. A leadoff base hit by Reed. Then a double by Anna Finley. That was a line drive right at Bella Jadwin, but it took off as she took a step in. And it made second and third. They walked right away. Paige Lloyd got a base hit to right. Tigers could have had a force out at second, did not recognize that, and they cut the ball off. That made it a 1-run game. When they threw the ball back in toward the pitcher, they threw it to the dugout, and that allowed a second run to come in and score. Then Bailey Dare walked. Then a double by Allie Daniels brought in a run. Actually brought in 2. Emma Daniels then flew out. Another double by Hannah Nelson brought in another run. Fly out by Blankenship. Then a walk to Reed, a double, brought in another run. A base hit by Wright brought in a run. Base hit by Lloyd brought in a run. And that did it for the first inning. 10 runs coming across in that first. Pitch up and in to Kristen Howell. It's a 10-run first inning for the Dutch girls. They've not been headed since. The pitch strikes out, and that is strikeout number 4 for Highbrader. But the Tigers do get a run. They do so on no hits, no errors, 3 walks, 2 left. We've now played a total of 3 innings here. Our score, it's the Dutch girls 13, the Lady Tigers 3. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, they have a Power Torque 9-piece 3/8-inch drive deep socket set priced at $19.99. True Fuel Premix 2 Cycle Fuel, get 2 for $12.98. And WD-40 Penetrating Lubricant, it's $4.49. K&H Auto Supply, 700 South Main Street in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
We are back at Salem City Park. Emma Daniels will lead it off. She's 0 for 2 with a fly out to left and a ground out to the third baseman. 4th inning as Micah Bobbitt gets back up into the circle out there for the pitching. She likes to pitch from the first base side of the rubber as Daniels stands in. 13-3 our score. That ball's low and outside. Ball 1. So into the 4th we go. Tigers cheating in on the infield at short and also at third. Mahurin maybe a step or 2 in front of the bag at first base, and Bray about normal. Pitch comes in, that ball bounces up there again 2 times in a row, and 2 balls in a row. Of course, Daniels can swing at that if she wishes. And the pitch, that's high, 3-0. We're in the fourth inning, a 3-0 count to Daniels. That's a strike. Tigers deep in the outfield for Emma Daniels. The pitch comes home. There's a little pop fly towards short, and there's Bowers. Kind of a humpback liner. Got a lot of backspin on it. And Bowers was there, and there's one down for Hannah Nelson. Nelson doubled back in the first, grounded out in the second inning. Grounded out to second in the second. Nelson also scored a run back in that first inning. Right-handed batter. In the little front part of that batter's box, takes one up and in ball one. One down here, top of the fourth inning. Owensville with a 10-run lead right now, 13-3. Pitch comes in. There's a tap foul toward the Tiger dugout. Salem will be in the Lynn tournament this weekend, actually starting tomorrow with the game against Lynn at Lynn at 4:30. And they'll play Westminster in the morning on Saturday. And again, this is all weather permitting because they are kind of talking about some rain on Saturday. The pitch, and there's a high fly ball to center, short center. Here's Jadwin coming in to make the catch. Kate Blankenship will come in with two down. She has lined out to right and flown out to center. So we good luck to our Lady Tigers in the Lynn tournament. That's coming up tomorrow and Saturday. Again, weather permitting. Hopefully everything will be going good tomorrow and they get those games in. First pitch to Blankenship is low. Our Lady Tigers will then have 3 away games next week, including a makeup game with St. James on the 5th. So you want to definitely put that one down. Ground ball to short. Bad hop. Bowers gets it. No play, but she tries anyway. Almost got her. As it looked like Blankenship might have let up a little bit near first base. But the ball took a bad hop, and there'll be an error, but that's a tough error. So Leah Reed will come to the plate. Leah has singled twice, walked, scored 3 times. And her 2 hits have been very soft hits. The pitch, that's a strike. That one right at the letters. Micah Bobbitt trying to get out his 4th inning. This pitch comes home. That's outside and high. Lady Volleyball Tigers at Mountain View tonight, taking on the Liberty Lady Eagles. We wish them the best in SCA play tonight at Mountain View. The pitch on the outside corner, right on the black. Micah got the call. It's 1-2. Two down. We're in the 4th inning. The pitch coming home. Ball off the end of the bat. Over towards Bray. Flips across in time to retire the side. Ball had a lot of spin right off the end of the bat. 4-3 on the putout to retire Reed. No runs, no hits, an error, and 1 girl left. We've now played 3.5. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning with the score. Owensville 13, Salem 3. Back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
We are in the fourth inning. The bottom of the fourth brings up Brooke Mahurin, Kennedy Chapman, then the top of the order with Denise Stoner. Salem needs to tap in and get a couple more runs here. They definitely want to make sure they're past the 10-run mark before they get to the bottom of the fifth. So a few runs here will chip away. They're down by 10, 13-3. Fourth inning action. Mahurin walked her first time. Brooke waits. Pitch comes home. That's a little bit high. Right-handed batter, right in the middle of the batter's box, waits. Pitch from Hydrater, and that one's low and away. 2-0 to count. Laney Hydrater does a little work out there by the mound, maybe a little landscaping work with those spikes. And the 2-0 comes home. There's a foul off to the right side as good fastball. A good swing by Brooke, fouling it off toward the gymnasium here on the back side of the old Army building. 2-1, nobody down. Mahurin waiting. Hydrater brings it home. Way high and outside. 3-1. Mahurin waits. Trying to get something started for the Tigers. Here it is. That's high. Another walk by Brooke. That is the 6th walk given up by Hydrater. So Delaney Owen will stand in. Delaney batting for Chapman. From the right side, waits, looks over, kind of creeps over the plate. The pitch comes there, way high. Stoner on deck. Shallow in the outfield for Owen. Oh, out in center, Lloyd takes another step or two back. The pitch comes home way high again, all the way back to the backstop. No throw as Mahurin goes down to second base. Two 2-0 to count. Owen waits. The pitch from Hydrater. Here it is. Oh, that's a strike on the inside corner. Heck of a pitch. Hydrater looked like she was taking all the way. 2-1 now. That pitch is low and in, ball 3. Some of you are not second base. Top of the order will follow Delaney Owen. 13-3, Owensville with the lead. The pitch, that's a strike on the inside edge. Full count. The Dutch girls with a 10-run first inning. That's the difference in the game right now. The pitch comes home. Inside low, ball 4. So back-to-back walks. Walk number 7.
Senior catcher number 3, Denise Stoner.
And Stoner will stand in. Stoner struck out, grounded out. Not normal for Denise not to get on base at least once. That pitch is low. So 2 on, nobody down here in this 4th inning for the Lady Tigers. On this overcast afternoon. Not really dark, but not as bright as we've seen it. That pitch is a strike, 1-1. Chadwin wakes on deck. The Tigers need to tally a few here. Cut into this 10-run deficit. Pitch from Hydrater. Here comes. Here's a smash, a line drive. That's an out to throw to first base. That's a double play. A line drive double play as Stoner lines out to the third baseman, Daniel. She threw across, and Owen was caught off first base. So she's doubled off. 5-3 on a double play. And Jadwin stands in. So what looked like a very, very nice threat. Ball is hit right on the nose, but right at the third baseman, who turned it into a double play. The pitch to Jadwin's outside. So now it's McGurran still at second base. She was able to get back in time, but Owen was not. Pitch to Jadwin. Pop fly over the left side toward the dugout, and trying to make that catch was Daniels. Got pretty close, couldn't make it. Went right off the edge of her glove. That fence comes up in a big hurry down the third base line. One and one to count. Hyde-Brader with two down, brings it. Ground roll right back up the middle. Knocked down, picked up, no play. That'll be an infield single by Jadwin. She got it by the pitcher, the first hit of the game for the Lady Tigers as McGurran goes to third. So Savannah Manthe will stand in. 2 on, 2 down. Savannah lined out to center and smoked one at the third baseman back in the first inning. A one-hopper that really you don't normally see anybody stand in front of that, but Daniels did. Knocked it down. Ball actually hit her glove, stayed in the air, and she caught it back in the air and then threw her out. That ball gets away, and down to second base will go Jadwin without a play. Second and third, 2 down. Savannah, who homered Tuesday, waits at the plate. Pitch. Pop fly right side over by the dugout, off and outside the fence. Up the hill it goes, out of play. 1-1 to count to Manthe. 2 down here in the fourth. A 10-run lead by Owensville, 13-3. Tigers could cut into that lead here with a hit by Manthe. As the pitch comes home, that's way outside. Back to the screen it goes. 2-1. So they change softballs. Manthe ready. The pitch comes home. Way high. 3-1. On deck is Bowers. Hyde-Brader with 7 walks in this game. Tigers only 1 hit. The pitch. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Ashton Bowers. Bowers has walked twice. Ashton has homered this year. He homered here Monday against Dixon. Laney Hyde-Brader, looks in for the sign, gets it from Nelson and brings it home. There's a foul back off to the pedestrian area over the fence, known as the fans. But we call it pedestrian area. Toward the bleachers out that way. 0-1 to count. Bowers ready. Here comes the next. That's outside. Very close. 1-1. The Hyde-Brader took a lot off that pitch, trying to get Bowers out in front. Let's see what she does on 1-1. Here it comes, and a high pop fly right side. Coming on. Not making the catch is the right fielder, Dare. 2 runs are going to score. Ball gets away. 3 runs are going to score. The throw in went towards second base. Could not be handled by the shortstop. Finley, and the base is clearing pop fly double, make it 13-6. So 3 RBI for Bowers on that little pop fly down the right side. Magurin scored. Following her in was Jadwin, and then Manthe right on her tail all the way around. So Bray hit the ball probably the hardest besides the one from Manthe and got on by the error by the shortstop, is standing in at the plate. 13-6 our score. That pop fly fell. Dare came on, did what she could to get there. She just couldn't make it. So Bray stands in. She's reached on air. She's walked the pitch in the dirt. Knocked down there by Nelson. Heidbrader not very happy at the moment. Probably thought she got out of the inning on a weak hit, but nobody could get to it. That pitch is a strike. No. Missed just outside, I guess. That ball was close. We've seen that pitch called a strike tonight, but not that time. 2-0. Heidbrader. That ball's down and in. 3-0. Howell's on deck. Tigers have scored 3 here in the fourth. It's 13-6. They're chipping away here at that Owensville lead. Heidbrader brings it. That's a strike. 3-1. Bray stands in. Bowers at second base. She would love to score. I know it. The pitch in the dirt gets away. Bowers down to third base. Bray walks. That's walk number 9. And Bowers down to third base on the wild pitch. Coach Hannah Koppelman not coming out. As Kristen Howell comes up to plate. She has walked and popped out. Pitch comes home. That's just outside ball 1. 2 runs for the Tigers in the first, 1 in the third, 3 here in the fourth. But Owensville, unfortunately, got 10 in the first and 3 more in the third. 13-6 our score. The pitch and the pop-up. Back and over top of the press box and out of play. Howell will come back to the plate. Wind starting to pick up again a little bit out of southeast. First and third, the pitch. Ooh, just missed outside. Heidbrader not agreeing with the umpire on that call. She put that ball there 2 or 3 times in this inning, has not gotten the call. 3-1 pitch comes home. It's low and in the dirt. It's a wild pitch, and here comes Bowers to score to make it 13-7. Bowers came in to score. 3-1 to count on Howell. Runner at second base. The pitch. Line drive in the left center field. That's a base hit. That's going to go to the fence. Howell will end up at second base as another run comes in as Bray touches home. It's 13-8. Nice hit by Howell, taking that one in the left center field gap. Bray came all the way around the score, and the Tigers have batted around as Howard stands in. Oh, actually, Michael Bobbitt standing back in. Four walks and 3 hits in the inning. Salem has tallied 5. The pitch comes into Bobbitt. Swing and a miss. Ball on the feet of the catcher, trying to go to third, and getting down there is Kirsten Howell on the wild pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nelson had it right between her feet, couldn't find it. As Bobbitt stands in. Pitch comes home. Grounder off the foot of Bobbitt. Bobbitt gets back in with a 0-2 count. Laney Heidbrader trying to get out of this inning with Salem tallying 5. The pitch. Here's a smash, foul. Got out in front on that off-speed pitch and roped it, but foul by about 3 feet. Kristen Howe had to dance an Irish jig to avoid being hit with that one. Bobbitt struck out her last time up. She's trying to atone for that. That happened with the bases loaded back in the 3rd. This is the 4th. The pitch comes home. Outside. Ball 1. A walk to McUrin. A walk to Chapman. I should say to Delaney Owen. A line-out double play by Stoner, but then a base hit by Jadwin. A walk to Manthe, and Bowers got the double. And now a swing and a miss by Bobbitt on a low pitch down and away. She strikes out. 5th strikeout for Laney Heidbrader. But the Salem Tigers score 5 runs on 3 hits. There were 4 walks in the inning, and there was 1 girl left. We've now played a total of 4 innings. 13-8, Owensville on top. We'll come back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Radio and KSMO Media.
History is what makes the Bank of Salem different. We've been a part of this community since 1883, and we're the first bank in Salem, as well as one of the oldest banks in the Ozarks. We pride ourselves in our commitment to this community and make giving back a priority each year through our many donations and volunteer hours. Our employees are your neighbors, friends, and family who strive to make this community we call home the best it can be. Come bank with us at the Bank of Salem and be a part of Dent County history.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Micah Bobbitt back to the hill. It will be Finley, Wright, and Lloyd here in the 5th inning for the Dutch girls. Salem has crept back in this one, 13-8, with a 5-run 4th inning after 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, 5 in the 4th. But the Dutch girls' 10-run first still has them on top, and the 3-run homer by Wright in the 3rd are the difference right now. It's 13-8, a 5-run deficit still for Salem, who batted around in that 4th inning. Standing in is Finley. Finley has doubled twice, walked, scored 3 times. As the pitch comes home, it's a little bit high. Finley playing shortstop today. Right-handed batter moving up in that batter's box at the front part of it. Off the plate, though, as the pitch comes in. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Finley singles up the middle. And Addison Wright will stand in. Addison has homered, singled, walked, scored 3 times. Her single is off the left center field fence. Her home run, almost dead center on a line drive. She bats on the left side, and a pitch high and away. Right. Takes a practice swing, gets back in, has that open stance. Her foot touching that batter's box. The pitch comes in low, blocked there by Stoner. Throw to second base, goes off the glove of Bray, and now Bowers has a chance to throw her out, but doesn't take the chance. And all the way to third base goes Finley on a stolen base, and then the error by the Lady Tigers, going off the glove of Bray as she went for the throw and then the tag, and ball hit her glove, bounded into the right center field, and Finley went to third. 2-0 to count to Wright. Pitch comes in. Strike on the inside corner. Wright gets back in. Addison looking for something to extend out over the plate. The pitch comes home. Foul right at her feet. She wants that ball out over the plate so she can extend her arms. You can tell just by her warm-up swings. That one was jamming her. The pitch comes home, and there's a high fly ball foul down the right field line. She has a very quick bat, and her wrists turn over quickly, so she'll elevate a lot of balls. And in softball, with the shorter fences, it doesn't take much to get out. The 2-2 count. Nobody down, fifth inning. The pitch coming home. High foul back and onto the roof of the gymnasium. May have to make her go get that one. Keep it out of the gutters now. 13-8. Bobbitt to sign. Ready. Brings it. Low gets away, and a run's going to score. That ball bounced away from Denise Stoner, and in the score is Finley. And it's 3-2 on Wright. 14-8. Top of this batting order for Owensville is deadly. Bobbitt ready. Brings it home. High ball 4. She came in with a fastball, and she walked her. Paige Lloyd will stand in. She grounded out to short and singled twice. When you look at the top of this order and you see that from the first hitter down to the fifth hitter, they've only made 3 outs in the whole game, and they batted 4 times each. That pitch is outside. Nobody out here in the fifth inning. A run already in as Lloyd stats on the right side. She's off the plate. The pitch comes in a little bit low. 2-0. Bailey Dare is on deck. Pitch from Bobbitt. Inside and low again. Ball 3. Bob needs to come back, get maybe an out here on a force out or something. Pitch is a strike right down the middle, about chest letter high. Some say the shoulder, some say the letters, some say the chest. Umpire's discretion. Chopper towards short. Maybe they'll get the out at second base. They won't get any outs. The ball took a bad hop on Bowers. And then she couldn't get the handle. Well, that was the perfect ball to get that force out with, or to get the out at first, but ball did not cooperate. Bowers bobbled it. Then there was no play on the speed by Lloyd. She's there. Salem with now 5 errors in this game. Actually, there's 2 errors in this game, so 6 errors now in this game. Standing in is Bailey Dare. Dare's walked twice, grounded out. She's 0 for 1. That pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Dare grounded out to shorter last time up. At second base, it's Wright. At first base, it's Paige Lloyd. Bailey Dare at the plate. The 0-1. Coming home. There's a foul off to the right side, and it's quickly 0-2. Nobody out here in the fifth inning. 14-8, Owensville. Bailey Dare waits. The pitch. Smash, base hit into left field. Run's going to score. Chapman has trouble with it, and the runners will move up a base. Kenny came in, the ball hit her glove and just stopped there. Wright scored easily, and then Lloyd kind of was stopping between second and third, and then when saw the ball get away, moved forward. And Dare down to second base. 15-8 as the pitch comes in up high to Allie Daniels. Daniels doubled in 3 runs back in the first inning, lined out to second and grounded back to Bobbitt. Nobody out to pitch. There's a little line drive towards first. Caught there by Mahurin off the fifth. That's a good pitch to Jam Daniels. And Emma Daniels will stand in now with 1 down. Kind of stop the bleeding here with 2 runs in here in this inning. Runners at second and third, now 1 down. Daniels lined out, grounded out, flown out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Actually a foul tip at the plate. 0-1. 15-8 our score. Pitch coming in from Bobbitt. There's a grounder right towards Bauer. She comes home way too late for that. What are you thinking? Ball was not hit that hard. The fielder's choice, an RBI by Daniels. As Bowers came up throwing home. It was not a force play, and Stoner didn't even try and make a tag, just tried to catch the ball and keep her foot on the home plate, but that's not going to work with nobody at first base. So the Tigers don't get an out, and it's now first and third. Still 1 out, run in. No error on the plate. It's a fielder's choice, but not a good choice to make. Need to get an out there. That pitch is high. Ball 1 to Hannah Nelson. A couple little mental errors here for Salem today have hurt them badly. When they had a chance to get the force out at second, didn't get it. That one not probably the ideal play there. It's actually thinking about it twice, would probably just go to first base, get the out, give up the run, and get that second out of the inning. The ball just wasn't hit hard enough to get the runner coming home. Dare third, Daniels at second, a foul at the plate. (16-8) our score. Runners at second and third for Hannah Nelson. The pitch, that's high with a good fastball, but just a little bit too high. Bobbitt ready, brings it home. That ball's high again, ball 4. And the bases are loaded for Kate Blankenship. Blankenship playing first base today. Flew out to center, lined out to right, and reached on error by Bowers back in the 4th inning. On a ball hit to short. Pitch, a fastball inside, ball 1. Dare third, Daniels at second, Nelson at first base. Just 1 out. We're in the 5th inning. Owensville with an 8-run lead. The pitch, that's a strike right at the knees. Owensville with a 10-run first, a 3-run third. Right now they have a 3-run 5th. And the pitch comes home and a foul backing out of play, and Blankenship had a good rip at that pitch. She was looking for something out over the plate, got it, just missed it. We're in the 5th inning, 16-8 Owensville. The pitch just missed outside, ball 2, 2-2. Leah Reed waits on deck. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Blankenship is in the dirt. Nice knockdown by Stoner, and now it's a full count. Tigers in for the play at the plate. Now it is a forced play at the plate. And the pitch. That's high ball 4. Forces in a run on the walk. As Dare scores. Daniels over to third. Nelson down to second. And it's 17-8. Bob had her down in the count. Could not finish her off. Third walk in the inning. Second back-to-back walks. And 4 runs have come in. Bases are still loaded, and there's only 1 out. And Leah Reed will stand at the plate. She has walked, got 2 singles, grounded out to second, and scored 3 runs. And Coach Carr going to come out and talk to his hurdler with the bases loaded. And I believe he's going to make a pitching change as Bowers will come in to pitch. So Manti will move over to shortstop here in the top of the 5th inning. As Bowers comes in. And then Bobbitt will play third base. So Bowers will get her warm-up tosses in. While she's doing that, let's go ahead and take a 30-second break and come back. It's 17 for Owensville, 8 for Salem. Back in 30, this is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Call Joe Brand in Salem at 729-3831.
So it's the Owensville Dutch girls putting up a 4 spot here in the 5th inning, and they may not be done yet. As the leadoff hitter Leah Reed stands in to play, the 9th girl to bat in the inning, as Bowers is ready to go. Ashton trying to fill in some holes around the pitching rubber. Bases are loaded. No place to put Leah Reed. She stands at the plate, right-handed batter, way off the plate, looking to dive into that pitch. Comes home from Bowers. It's a little bit high, ball 1. Blankenship at first base. Nelson at second base. Daniels at third base. The pitch. That's a strike. Tigers in the outfield, deep and straight away. For Reed. Pitch from Bowers. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. Howell gets over there. Nice job to cut it off. 2 runs are going to score, and to make it 19-8. That ball is fair by about 3 feet. Right down the line, it's a double for Reed and 2 RBI. As Daniels comes in to score, Nelson follows her in. Blankenship ends up at third base. And Finley is up again. Pitch is outside. Finley has 3 hits and a walk. Scored 4 times. She and Addison Wright have each scored 4 times in this game. They've been on base every time. That pitch is just outside. 2-0. Reed waits. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Bowers got it by her up high. Only 1 out still here in the 5th inning. 19-8. favor of Owensville. And there's a high fly ball to deep center field. Way back, and caught by Jadwin right at the fence. A run is going to score, and Bella got it back in. Reed hit that one about as far as you can go without getting an extra base hit. It's a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Her third of the game as Blankenship comes home to score, and Reed goes to third base. 2 down. And a Finley will stand in. Finley with a double, single, and a walk, and a slow off-speed pitch in for a strike. Pitch comes home, and that's just a little high. (20-8) our score. There's a fly ball foul down the side as Wright takes a cut at that one. So Reed at third base. As Finley flew out. Her double, Leah Reed's double, brought in those 2 runs. The pitch, a swing and a miss on a super slow off-speed pitch, and Wright goes down swinging. First strikeout for Bowers, but not until Owensville scores 7 times. 7 times on a total of 4 hits. There were 2 errors, and there was a girl left. We've now played 4.5. Our score. It's the Salem Lady Tigers trailing Owensville 20-8. We'll come back in a minute. This is Lady Tiger softball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Tax Masters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Welcome back, Salem City Park. It will be Mahurin to lead things off. As Mahurin stands in, Laney Hydebrader brings it home, and a check swing foul. So Bobbitt for the Lady Tigers goes 4 and a third innings. Foul tip by Mahurin at the plate. Trying to make sure I've got these hit totals correct. And I think I do. So she gave up a total of 13 hits. Responsible for all 20 runs that scored. And that pitch is just outside. Now earned runs are a different story. There's only 14 earned runs out of that 20 that they got. Too many errors early on. That pitch is low. 2-2, or 3-2, excuse me. The pitch to Mahurin, and that's a high pitch, and she swings and misses, striking out.
Number 18, left fielder.
6th strikeout for Hydrater. And Delaney Owen will stand in. She walked her first time. And that pitch is a strike. Tigers need at least 3 to keep the game going. They have 1 out here in the 5th inning. 20-8. Again, Salem will be in the Lynn tournament tomorrow, and there's a foul off to the right side. It's quickly 0-2. Laney Hydrater just throwing the ball over the plate, making the Tigers swing. And the 0-2 pitch to Owen. Well, just a little outside. Ball just got caught on the finger and really was only about 8 feet wide of the plate. 1-2. Pitch, swing and a miss. Struck her out. Strikeout number 7 for Hydrater. And Stoner is in, and she's kind of the last hope for the Lady Tigers. Keep it going. Tyler DeYorda, though, has been responsible for a lot of runs, and so never know, a little 2-out magic. Let's see if Denise can get it going. She's lined into a double play, grounded out, and she's struck out. Grounded short. Finley's throw is high and safe as the ball was juggled by Blankenship at first base. She had it in the glove, and it hit the web, came out, and Stoner will reach on the air. So Bella Jadwin, who's reached on an error and has singled. Tigers only have 3 hits in the game. All of them came last inning as Jadwin takes that one up and in. Of all the runners that Owensville have, they left only 3 in this game. So most of theirs have crossed the plate. Ball gets away and down to second base goes Stoner. Salem has left on so far in the day 5. They've been a benefactor of 9 walks. And 3 hits. They've got 8 runs, but they need at least 3 more to keep this game going. 2-0 count to Jadwin. The pitch comes home. Low and away, ball 3. Manthe is on deck. Bella gets back in. Crowds at plate from the left side as the pitch comes home. That's the strike on the outside corner. Kind of the automatic. Bella gets back in the batter's box. She's ready. Looking down for a sign from the coach. There's a ground ball to third. Has it to the first. Game is over. Jadwin grounds out. Nice play made there by Daniels. And 5-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, an error. 1 left. Salem left a total of 6 on in this game. And 3 left on by Owensville, but they did the damage early with a 10-run first inning, and they beat the Salem Tigers here by a final score of 20-8. We'll come back in 2 minutes and give you some stats on this one. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Perfect. The color, the flowers. That's just the whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you.
Thank you. There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Back Salem City Park and the Owensville A Dutchman with a 10-run first inning. And then they added to it in the third inning, in the fifth inning, and the Tigers were able to climb back into it 13-5 at one point, but a 7-run fifth by Owensville put this game away, and they win it 20-8. In that this game, I mean to tell you, the Owensville Dutch girls hit the ball all over the place. Some soft hits, some hard hits, a home run in here for Addison Wright. A 3-run homer for her, and tell you, it's pretty impressive to watch her offense. However, I will say that Highbrader did struggle quite a bit with her control in this game. She walked a total of 9 in the game. She did strike out 7, but only gave up 3 hits. But walking 9 allowed the Salem Tigers, with a few errors by Owensville, I might add, get a total of 8 runs in the game. 3 errors by make that 4 errors in the game by Owensville. And that allowed the Tigers to take advantage of a couple of miscues and get some runs in there. So her line, 5 innings, 3 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them are 9 walks, 7 strikeouts. Micah Bobbitt went 4 in the third innings, gave up 13 hits, 20 runs. 14 of those runs were earned, 7 walks, and no strikeouts. And Bowers came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning, a hit, and 1 strikeout. She did not give up a run. In the game for the Owensville Dutch girls, talk about up and down the lineup. Hitting 4 for 5 was Leah Reed, and she had 3 RBIs in the game. Anna Finley was 3 for 4 in the game. Try that again. She was 3 for 3 in the game and had a sacrifice fly and a walk, and scored 4 times. There we go. All right, now Addison Wright, she was at the plate 3 times and scored 4 runs. She had 2 hits, drove in 4 runs. Paige Lloyd, 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored. She drove in a run. Bailey Dare was 1 for 2 with 2 runs scored. She drove in a run. Allie Daniels, 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs in the game. And Emma Daniels did not have a hit, but did drive in a run on a fielder's choice. And Kate Blankenship did not have a hit and did have a run, drove it in on a walk. And Hannah Nelson, 1 for 3 with an RBI as well. So up and down the lineup, these Lady Dutch girls really put the bat on the ball and earned this win tonight, 20-8. For the Salem Lady Tigers, nobody really had, well, I won't say nobody had 2 hits. They didn't have that. They only had 3 hits in the game. Bowers had a 3-run double in that 4th inning. A base hit by Bella Jadwin. A walk by Savannah Manthe, and she scored a run. And then a double by Kristen Howell drove in a run as well for the Lady Tigers, who got some runs on wild pitches. That was how they scored most of their runs in this game. They were given 2 errors in the first inning and scored 2 runs. And they got 1 run in the 3rd inning on a bases-loaded walk, wild pitch. So a lot of wild pitches by Highbrader in this game and allowed the Tigers to stay in it for a short period of time. But the 7-run 5th inning by Owensville is enough, and they come back and beat the Salem Tigers 20-8. We'll take our final 2-minute break and come back and wrap things up here for the Salem City Park. This is Lady Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances, quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hometown Processing can do custom processing of beef, hogs, lambs, goats, and other large animals. At Hometown Processing, they strive to provide you with the finest, freshest meats and processing at the best possible prices. They are proudly hometown owned. Hometown Processing is located at 3450 West Highway 32 in Salem, or call them at 729-7278. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5:30 and Saturday by appointment only.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital is a full-service hospital that features a 24/7 emergency room and a family clinic with several providers for all of your primary care needs. The Salem Hospital has been diligently addressing community needs by expanding their physical and occupational therapy facility and adding a new state-of-the-art 3D mammography machine, as well as a sleep disorder center. Salem Memorial District Hospital, your first choice for local high-quality health care at an affordable price. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Back to Salem City Park, 20-8. Owensville wins it. Salem Tigers fall to 6-10. Owensville 10-7 on the year, and boy, their bats were rolling tonight. Got to give them a lot of credit. As 10 runs in the first, 3 in the third, 7 in the fifth. 20 runs for Owensville, 2 runs for Salem in the first, 1 in the third, 5 in the fourth, 8 for the Tigers. Salem will go on to the Lynn tournament tomorrow, and they'll take on Lynn at 4:30, and then they'll go back to Lynn on Saturday, face Westminster. And they'll also have another game. I don't remember who they'll be playing in that game. And it may be a pool kind of thing, so may not know. But they will play 2 games on Saturday. And that is all, of course, weather permitting. Though they've been calling for rain here all day long. We've had maybe a few little light sprinkles, and that has been it. So we're able to get this game in. So the Salem Tigers 6-10 at Lynn in their tournament tomorrow. Tomorrow night, speaking of tomorrow, by gosh, by golly, another Ben-ism. Speaking of tomorrow, we've got Salem Tiger football tomorrow, and we'll have that game on KSMO Radio. It's homecoming. Home on out to the high school football field and support your Tigers. They take on the Willow Springs Bears. Neither team has won a game in the SCA yet, and so the Tigers trying to get their first win of the year against the Bears of Willow Springs. Homecoming tomorrow night, 7 o'clock game. We'll have that on with Tiger Talk and Coach Bryson Barnes, and that should be about 20-7 or so. And that means our Cardinal game tomorrow with the Cubbies will be on a delayed basis, right after Tiger football. And then on Saturday, we have Missouri Tiger football for you at 11 against Tennessee. We'll have Cardinal baseball at 5:20 for you against the Cubs. And then on Sunday, it'll be the final regular season game of the season. Now, that game will start a little bit later, but the Cardinals will have a special presentation for Mike Shannon. They're going to have a special day for Mike Shannon, and they'll wrap things up. So we'll get a 12:55. We'll join the Cardinal Network on Sunday. In the meantime, we hope all of you enjoyed the game tonight. It didn't go Salem's way, but boy, you saw some good hitting from some of the Salem Tigers had some good hits as well, but sure, Owensville had a lot more hits than Salem did, and they really got the ball on the bat. Really put very, very impressive showing tonight. So we hope you enjoyed the contest. Stick around on this Thursday evening here at KSMO, 1340 AM on the radio side. Got a lot of great music. And on the media side, if you're streaming with us, we hope you join us tomorrow for football right here on KSMO Media, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or on Facebook. We thank you for joining us for Lady Tiger softball and all sports right here on KSMO. Have yourselves a great evening. Good night from the Salem City Park.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by these fine sponsors: the Salem Memorial District Hospital, K&H Auto Supply, Farm Bureau Insurance, Willie Strader Agent, Duncan Family Chiropractic, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto and Truck Parts, Edward Jones, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Tax Masters, American Family Insurance, Calvin Malone Agent, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Healthy Dent County, Town and Country Insurance, Southtown Furniture, and State Farm Insurance Cameron Irway Agent. Be sure and follow us on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Plus, visit us online at ksmoradio.com for more Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO.